What's good, YouTube? It is your boy Big Cool coming to you for Cool TV reviews, and I am back with another video. Let's get right into it. Last night, Season 9, Episode 3 of The Walking Dead, titled Warning Signs, was a terrific episode, man. It definitely, the start of the season has definitely reaffirmed why I am an avid, loyal fan of the Walking Dead series and why it's among my top 5, top 10 all-time favorite TV shows. The opening scene, we get confirmation that Justin is indeed dead. We all know that at the end of episode 2 last week, he was kicked out of the community by Rick after sabotaging, pretty much Aaron was the fall guy. Big boulder, rock fell on him, fell on his arm. Daryl, got him from up underneath it, but the damage was already done. Enid had to amputate that arm of Aaron, but that resulted in him getting kicked out, Justin. And as he was walking, the road, he was drinking, and obviously by his reaction, he knew he knew who it was that he had seen and was talking to him, and he got shot with an arrow. And they found out that the girls from the Oceanside were the ones that killed him. And you all know Justin was and is a part of the Saviors under Negan's reign. So pretty much they did as Negan said, and they caused a lot of terror. We seen with Glenn, Abraham, with Sasha, with Oceanside, with the garbage jump crew, Alexandra. We just seen them, so they terrorized a lot of shit, I'm saying? And a lot of people took a lot of lives. So you see that, Justin turns into a walker. He's eventually put down and brought back, and that causes an uproar because he was close. He's a savior. Jed, an asshole guy, him with Bud, and I think Zach as well. And I'll talk a little more about them later on in this video. But, they were ready to fight. They were ready to fight each other because they was throwing out accusations towards Jedis, the former leader of the trash crew, and towards Daryl, who got into a fight with Justin in episode 1 season premiere, after he was trying to get at little Henry, for, hitting him with the little stick that Morgan gave him and taught him how to use. So you got that established. Justin is no longer with us, and a lot of people are happy about that. Now let's talk about Rick and Michonne. Rick, it's a scene Rick getting dressed. Michonne is still sleeping. He gives her a kiss. He's walking out, to go downstairs and check on everything. And he hears a cough, and it's, his daughter Judith goes in there, checks it, boom, go back and handles his business, walking through the garden, and whatnot. And then the scene jumps back to, I guess, after he finishes his runs. He's back in the bedroom with Michonne, who's writing down notes, trying to construct a plan to make a better future for everybody, all parties involved. And Rick, proceeds to tell her thank you for just everything you've done, everything, you've done for me, and just being here, and just thank you for being you. So proceeds to kiss her and tell her, look, stop there for a moment, or whatever. And he pretty much says, she was like, you want me to stop coming up with plans for a better future or creating a better future? And he took the pencil and said, yep. He said, I got a better way, or I got another way to create for the future. Hint, hint, let's do the nasty and create a baby. And her face, that looks Michonne gives you, just like you're either shocked, pleasantly shocked, or horrified by what she's seen or heard. They proceed to do their thug thizzle in the bedroom. They take Judith to the hospital, to Sadie, to make sure everything is okay with her. Then they have a family day. That family day get interrupted because they found out that Justin died. And what I told you, the part about throwing the accusation that happened after this scene that I'm telling you about Rick and Michonne and Judith. But, Rick has to ride through on his horse with his classic gun and stop them from going at each other's necks and killing each other because they was ready to throw down. Daryl was ready to lay him down and be through with it, because he can't stand the Saviors, and the Saviors can't stand those guys and girls either. So you have that. You also have Maggie and one of the guys from Hilltop coming through. And it's funny, it's crazy that they would choose this guy, because he has some resemblance to Glenn. Of course, he's taller. It just in the face, he looks a little bit like him. Of course, ethnicity is close if not similar. It's the same if not similar. So yeah, you have that. And that's where Maggie and him come across Jed and a few more of the Saviors who are wondering about the whereabouts of Justin. And Maggie doesn't know what's going on, but she said, I wish I did, because she's still wondering what happened to the people that were supposed to bring the fuel to them. And, obviously I told y'all in the last video, I had my suspicions that it's the Whispers, which I think is even more confirmed. And let's talk about Jedis, because Jedis was one of the people, along with Daryl, that was targeted in that little whole pushing match, because they look at her as somebody you can't trust, and understandably so. Why wouldn't she, kill Justin if she had a chance? He was a part of, Simon them coming through and wrecking shit, just absolutely wrecking shit, man. They killed the whole garbage crew, and those are her people. So everybody pretty much has a motive to do harm towards the Saviors if they wanted to, because the Saviors have brutalized everybody. But Jadis, she reveals herself as a sketchy person. She made love with Father Gabriel last episode, thought they were building towards something, and he was suspicious of her because he asked her, I told Rick that I was with you all night, but I left after we did what we did. And he asked her a couple times, did you do something? And she said, I gotta go, I gotta get some rest or whatever. So being the guy that he is, he followed her, and he heard her talking on the radio to somebody who, it was a male, saying he wanted A or B. And Gabriel eventually confronted her, and she was asking him to just leave with her, don't tell Rick. And he was like, I gotta tell Rick. And then she hit him upside the head with a gun, and she's like, just when I thought you were A, you were always a B. And that's when she hit him, which I can't wait to see where that goes from there. But obviously you can't trust her, because she revealed to him that she used to trade people for food, and that's just what she had to do. So you got that situation. You got Daryl and Rick. Rick is questioning Daryl about whether or not he killed Justin. He did not. And you got a scene with Maggie and I forget her name, from Oceanside. They have a close call. She falls. Her foot goes through one of the broken wood boards on the porch, and it's a close call. She could have got killed, but Rick, Carol, and them come to the rescue, as well as Daryl, and she avoids death, or at least getting bitten. And you have to thank them for that. Also, shit started to reveal. A lot of shit is starting to be more. It's starting to really reveal themselves as Arnett, I think her name, one of the top, cadets, lieutenants, and Negan's then run Saviors, was kidnapped. And pretty much Oceanside is knocking out these Saviors, and they're knocking them out. They're outsmarting people. They're paying attention to how Maggie and Rick, does things, and then they're taking advantage of that. And it comes out that Arnott was kidnapped by Oceanside, and Oceanside, the lady that Rick then found, was acting like she got knocked out. And that didn't happen. That was just a facade. That was just to throw them off, and pretty much Maggie them stumble across it. Daryl draws his bow, and Annette was asking, begging, she's changed, and pretty much she killed, I forget the girl's name, her 11-year-old brother, and he forced her to say, Maggie and Daryl was like, what did you say? She's like, no exceptions. And at that point, they turn around and the leader, she shoots in the back of the head with a damn arrow, and that she's dead. The other girl that got knocked out is the one that killed Justin. And pretty much Daryl and Maggie allowed it to happen. And the girl told her that you inspired us. You know, I seen how you handled Gregory, and pretty much that is what inspired us, because she said she thought that, Rick's way was the only way. They didn't have a choice. That's why she agreed to do this. But Maggie's the one that's inspiration, and that could be a good thing or a bad thing, because now Maggie is headed to Alexandria to confront Negan, and it'll happen in next week's episode. And it's just gonna be crazy. On the KOOL rating, I get this episode a 10 out of 10, man. 10 out of 10. Honestly, this has been great so far, and I definitely think that it's gonna get only better from here. It'll be interesting to see where Rick comes to play in terms of, is he gonna be one of those guys? Is he gonna be the person that's traded to whoever that was talking to Jadis on the radio, because she's looking for an A or B? He's looking for an A or B. Obviously, Rick is an A, in terms of his, experience, his leadership, and everything that he possesses, his resourcefulness and his ability to adapt and adjust and make tough decisions. So definitely, that could be something to keep an eye out on, even though it's been promoted as this is gonna be his final episodes, and he will get killed off or whatever. But that'll be interesting to see, because whoever that person is with the helicopter. So we can definitely see some developments on that in the next few episodes. Also, look out to see if Michonne is going to be pregnant. That'll be very interesting storyline as well, that can have Rick live throughout his kids. You know what I'm saying? So it was a great episode tonight, man. If you like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and that notification bell button to be notified. Give me your thoughts in the comment section down below on what you thought of the episode and what do you think will happen moving forward. I'll do some more videos this week on it, on the Walking Dead, and I'm gonna get back to my regular schedule with the Arrow, Flash, or Black Lightning, and Riverdale reviews as well, and news. So it's the next time I am out. Peace.